Hey guys, it's me again. I did another look that's a little brighter. This one, to me, when I think of oranges and golds, I usually think of like summertime colors or whatever. But I think that it totally works for fall, because if you think of fall colors, that's totally the same as like leaves and stuff, like oranges and golds and yellows. So totally works for fall too. I don't really like to stick with those color rules anyway, so wear whatever, whenever you want. For this look, I used L'Oreal Hip's Duo in Flare. It's the one that has the really pretty orange and the gold. I'm totally not a brand snob. I like MAC, and the majority of my makeup is MAC, but it's only because I like it, not because I feel like I have to collect it or get every piece or whatever. And I like how they have the palette system, and you can buy the cheaper eyeshadows for the palettes, and they have a great color selection, you know, for the price. I live near a lot of counters and stores, and you can order it online and whatever, so that's why I buy MAC. But out and tried L'Oreal Hip. I really like these. I have a few of these, and I'll probably do a look with another one soon. I have the green duo too. I forgot what it's called. On my cheeks, I used Benefit 10. This is really cool. I hate these boxes that they put the boxed powders in. They're so annoying. This is really cool. It's a bronzer or a contour shade, and then a pretty pink highlighter, or you could use it as blush. I used it as blush, and then I used the bronze for my highlight shade, and just a little bit on my forehead and chin, like as a bronzer. On my lips, I wore Viva Glam V. Again, thank you to my friend Brittany that sent me that. I've been wearing it pretty much every day since I've gotten it. So that's it. That's all I have on my lips. And also with this bright color, it's totally wearable, and I think that you can make any bright color wearable. I've gotten a lot of comments from people and messages from people saying, you know, that they liked the way I did this or that because it showed them that they could wear bright colors without looking like a clown. And I think that's totally true. I like to make it look a little bit more wearable, and the colors still look super bright and vibrant, but they're totally wearable. And if I look straight, you can kind of tell that you can kind of see a lot of my eyelid space. That's just how my eyes are made. Everybody's eyes are made differently, so if you have more of a hooded, like when you look forward, I'm trying to mimic it, obviously you wouldn't be looking down, but you know, you can't see much of the color on your eyelid, then take the color up a little further. If you have eyelids like me and you go way up high with the color, it can get to looking a little bit too much. So just make sure that you always blend it out with a lighter color or a lighter shade. So keep watching and I'll show you guys how to do this. Alright, so first I'm going to apply Shimmer Sand Shade Stick. Honestly, shade sticks aren't my favorite. I just don't really like the packaging. They can be a little hard sometimes when you're trying to apply. I don't like the way that they seem to tug on your lid sometimes. This color is actually really good for what we're going to be doing. So I'm just putting, actually not much is coming off. I've already applied the Urban Decay Primer Potion. It's just not really coming off very much, so it looks like I'm applying more than I am. But something to remember with shade sticks is to just apply a very thin layer because they will crease. So it's just something to always remember. Alright, so first I'm going to apply the lighter side of Hip's Flare Duo, that gold side. If you don't have this and you just want to use matte colors, you can use Solar White or you can use Nylon. Any gold color would work. Nylon might be a little too light, but Solar White works fine. Alright, so I'm applying it with my 239 brush, and I'm applying it just to the inner half of my lid. And you're not going to be able to really see it showing up a whole lot because it's the same exact color as the shade stick. I'm going to go ahead and do my highlight color on my brow bone, and I'm going to take Vanilla eyeshadow by MAC, and I'm just going to put just a little bit on the brow bone, not a whole lot. I'm just doing that to get the color down. Alright, and then next I'm going to use Solar White. I mentioned you could use that before. It is just a little bit lighter than this gold. So I'm going to use that just on the inner part, like on that little corner right here that kind of dips in. I'm going up. I'm going to stop about halfway right there where I stopped at the crease. And I'm going to take just a little bit more and I'm going to go underneath. This is just a really pretty gold. Now I'm going to go ahead and use that orange side. If you don't have this duo and you have Fire Spot, that would work. Fire Spot looks a lot brighter, but they're really, really close. So I'm just trying to use these two colors. So I'm going to go ahead and use my hip, the darker side of the hip color. I'm just applying it to the rest of the lid, which is the outer half. I'm not going up very far. I'm going to use my 239 brush and make my shape with it. And just make sure that I have a lot of color packed down on that outer corner. Alright, now if you look, it looks like a very warm, these are very warm colors. Since these are such warm colors, you don't want the warm on your eyelid and then just have a pale, your brow bone be so like super pale, because I'm more on the pale side. I don't want to apply a whole lot of shimmer or anything, so I'm going to take Soft Brown by MAC. It looks like this. It's actually a little bit darker than what that looks like. It's just a really like muted tan. I'm going to take a 224 brush. I'm going to get just a little bit on there, not much, because these brushes don't really pick up a lot of color anyways, that's why it's good. I'm going to touch it right at the top of where that orange color ends, and I'm just going to blend it right in and kind of blend it a little upward. I use this color with a lot of different colors when I do this. It just kind of warms up your brow bone without really adding a noticeable color. It just looks natural. So hopefully you can tell that looks a little better. I'm going to use Benefit's Gilded pencil. It's like a really pretty gold. And I'm going to use it to go right underneath my eyelashes, my lower lash line. And I'm just going to blend it a little bit with my finger. And then right here, we're very, very close to my eyebrows. I'm going to draw just a little. I'm going to feather out just a little thin amount of this. I'm going to blend it in with my finger. And that adds just a really pretty highlight. So it's not super noticeable. It's kind of subtle. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do my cream liner. I'll go ahead and show you. I'm going to start the outer corner. I'm using Loreal Hip's black cream liner. I hate to see people tug their eyes like that. That just hurts me, and you really don't need to. So if you look directly into the mirror, you can totally make your outer tail without having to do that. So I'm looking straight in my mirror and I'm making my little tail. I'm using a Benefit hard angle brush. This is by far my favorite cream liner brush to use. It's very thin and precise. I'm going to go ahead and skip over to the inner part and just go straight on over. And you want to keep it thin. Alright, and then I'm going to put just a little bit of carbon eyeshadow over it. If you watch my eyeshadow or my eyeliner video, I show you in detail how to do this. Alright, so I'm going to take a 266 brush by MAC, and again, I do this in that video, so I just had some extra time since that eyeshadow went so fast. I'm just tapping it over and letting it go just a little bit beyond where I put the eyeliner. It makes it look really smooth and not so harsh. When you use bright colors, you don't want to use super thick eyeliner. I put mine on a little thicker toward the outer edge because I have dark, thicker eyelashes when I put mascara on. So I'm applying CoverGirl Lashblast mascara. I love this mascara. You don't have to really apply a whole lot of it for it to do the job. Again, I go ahead and line my waterline with Urban Decay's 24/7 Pencil in 0. I love these eyeliners. They are my favorite. I got two really cool sets that I'm going to show you guys later. Alright, so that's it, and keep looking for more videos, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.